Uh-oh. Hey, friends, you caught me. I'm eating some chocolate. I'm going to tell you about this chocolate in just a moment. And I'm going to tell you about all these wonderful goodies that you are sending me and the letters that you are sending me. I am so grateful for those of you that are supporting me with your words, your encouragement, your prayers. Some of you are a financial partner in the work that I do, which helps me pay off my legal bills. But most of all, you are supporting me because I know that you're out there. And I love our get-togethers here at the Healthy American because we can understand that the bad guys are trying to bamboozle us, but we are standing strong. We are not allowing the wool to be pulled over our eyes, and we are exposing all of their evil deeds. But I really like to focus on what is going well, what we are doing, how we are waking up, standing our ground, never giving in, giving up, or giving over our freedom. Earlier this week, I talked about a healthy American who was in the emergency room with her mom. Thank goodness her mom's been released. She's feeling much better now, but all of the horrors that she went through. And we were texting, she was leaving voicemails, and she said, Peggy, I literally could not have gotten through this without you and the others, because other healthy Americans were rallying to her side as well. Friends, whatever they are trying to do to take away from us, they cannot take away our support and our connection to each other. So I want to highlight some of my healthy Americans. And first, I want to thank the sponsor of this video. So stick with me. This is a message for those of you who are interested in, improving your appearance. And nothing's wrong with that. We want to give our best, put our best foot forward, don't we? And our best face forward. So let me hop right on over. And this is a video that you can watch for free. It is dermal1.com/Peggy. I'm grateful for my sponsors. This is how I'm able to pay off my legal bills, and they see value in my message. So I hope that you will see value in theirs as well. So this is about looking younger. And that was once thought to be a luxury that only women who had access to costly professional treatments could enjoy. So basically the rich and famous stayed ageless, and the rest of us had to accept our lines and wrinkles and sagging skin as an inevitable part of life. But now, a game-changing discovery is finally leveling the playing field. So it's possible to slow down the appearance of aging, and you can do it yourself. I'd love for you to find out all about it, dermal1.com/Peggy. And this is from a surgeon in California. He uncovered something truly shocking. And this is how women can actually help their bodies reduce the effects of a skin aging hormone called DHT. These molecules occur naturally inside the body, but as their production increases over time, that is what is associated with the signs of aging. So he has a do-it-yourself tutorial for you. It's been widely viewed and shared and tested by thousands of women worldwide, and they are reporting very extraordinary results. So again, watch this do-it-yourself tutorial if you're interested. Go to dermal1.com/Peggy, and women are seeing side effects such as firmer skin, fewer visible wrinkles, actually not just side effects, but the common effects. They're getting even thicker looking hair and increasing their energy as well. Of course, everybody reacts differently. Your results may vary as well, but check it out if you're interested in looking significantly younger without the cost and hassle of seeing a professional. This is a science-backed shortcut, so try it out at home. dermal1.com/Peggy, and I will have a link for you in the description box below. All right, I think a little chocolate is probably very good for you. It certainly boosts my mood. And I had a little goodie box arrive, and it had a box. In the box was this chocolate, which is 100% organic cacao, unrefined coconut sugar, organic cocoa butter, and that way I can feel like I'm doing something good for my body while I'm having a little snack. Let me know if you like chocolate like I do. And this is from a healthy American who sent me a lengthy letter as well. This is Tammy, and she sent me a book that I have not read yet, but I plan on reading it. It's called My Neighbor John, and I can't wait to see what that is all about. And then this really warmed not only my heart, but my body. And it is a little blanket that I can cozy up with. Here we go. It is It says, Jesus is the anchor of my soul. And I want to thank you so much, Tammy. And I also want to thank Tammy for standing up against the tyranny. Here's what she said. Dear Peggy, I've been meaning to write this letter for some time now. I've been watching you on YouTube for over 3 years, and I wanted to express my gratitude for all your videos. I've learned so much, and I just wanted to finally send you a big thank you for all you do, plus the effort and dedication to your channel. So friends, I do have a snail mail address, 205 Avenida del Mar, number 681. That's San Clemente, California, 92672. That's my P.O. box. So that's where some of you are asking where you can send me something through the mail. She said, last year, I even purchased from your online store a t-shirt and a sweatshirt that says hashtag never have, never will. Let me see if I can bring that up for you. Well, gosh, it looks like that one is sold out. I'll have to get that back up and running, but there are some great ones here. Let's see. I like this one. Don't California, my California. I think that's pretty funny. Don't California, my California, and to the republic for which it stands. How about this one? Oops. This one says, save freedom, scratch out democracy. There's no, we're not standing for democracy. We're standing for freedom. Anyway, I digress. I just wanted to let you know that she said, I got a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, hashtag never have, never will. And I get so many questions about them. Most of the people who ask me what they stand for already have had too many cocktails. So I just tell them generally, I will not comply with government requirements, and they can read between the lines. But usually after I say that, their jaw just hits the floor. Why are people so blind to see what is happening and what has happened in this upside down, crazy world of ours? We were all just blindsided out of the blue in 2020. If I've learned anything from this hogwash, it's just the fact that there are an awful lot of people who don't have 2 brain cells on active duty. I think that's hilarious. They don't have the least bit of discernment or common sense or whatever. It's like some unseen force has many people under a spell of some sort. Peggy, my husband and I never took the cocktail, nor did we ever comply with the suffocation devices. Boy, can I tell you stories, but sadly, pretty much all of our friends, parents, in-laws, and my brother, who is a pharmaceutical genius and used to work for just that company that starts with a PF, who took the poison darts, and they believe whatever is told to them without question. That's just so sad. I especially don't understand my brother at all. He's a brilliant scientist, but he has tunnel vision. He won't listen to any of the videos I try to share, none of the articles. And by the way, his personality is changing. I swear the cocktails changed his personality. Let me know in a comment below if you know anybody that happened to in your family. Have you seen that the personality changed? He snaps a lot. He has little patience. He's quite ambivalent. He's like an android. My dad passed away at the age of 92. After each of his cocktails, he had mini strokes. You see, my dad had dementia. If he was in his right mind, he would have listened to me. That is so sad. Luckily, he was on blood thinners. So when he started having the strokes, they pretty much cleared up immediately. So no real harm came to him. However, he did have to be in the hospital every time for a few days. You know, Peggy, I never expected my dad to come out of the hospital alive. I was afraid they were going to do all the things that they do to everybody else with all of the elderly, but they actually took great care of him. As for my mom, at 88, I begged and begged her not to take these experiments, and she wasn't going to until the doctor who conveniently lives next door, who was a pediatric cardiologist. Oh yeah, that's really qualified to tell the 88-year-old what to do, advised her to get it. And her own brilliant, in her words, Harvard Medical School primary care provider, and then unfortunately my mom caved. My brother pushed it as well, despite all of the literature I sent him about the dangers. I explained it all, but no one would listen to me. I was planning their funerals in my head. She said there are 3 types of these cocktails. It's kind of like a Russian roulette. There's probably a placebo, moderately harmful, and then the lethal. This is what she is saying. Sounds like it makes sense. She said, unfortunately, my brother had the power of attorney. None of my friends listened. A few are sorry, and now they realize it is too late. It was all crystal clear to me that something wasn't right within just 3 weeks when this insanity all took place. Anyway, she goes on and on. It's like, We'll give you a donut if you take this. Yeah, because a donut is so healthy for you. That will actually help others. If you have to be bribed, obviously something is wrong with this picture. Everything, you had to be coerced, threatened, locked down. Everything had to be sanitary, et cetera, et cetera. She said, do you remember George Carlin, the comedian back in the day? He was really funny. He said, we had great immune systems back in the day. We swam in raw sewage. And anyway, she goes on to say, here's the book and the information, and I hope that my donation will help you with your battle in the impossibly corrupt Orange County court system. May the throw blanket keep you warm, and as far as the chocolate chips, they are my favorite when you have a craving, and keep fighting the fight. I'm right there with you. And for those also who are, she said, those who are letting the migrants into their home, she said they must have had 4 or 5 of the cocktails, because you just get dumber and dumber with each one. Hopefully, she said, Trump will build the airport he promised and fly all of the thousands of them out of here if he gets in. God bless you, Peggy, and enjoy the gifts. Your healthy American friend, Tammy. Tammy, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that sends me cards, letters, encouragement. I'd love to share these with you because I want you to derive the same encouragement that I am getting. It is very helpful for me to know that I'm not, like, I'll never say we're all in this together. We all have our own individual battles and challenges and setbacks and trials and tribulations. But knowing that there are those like Tammy and you that are out there, it really helps. It's like a lifeboat for the soul. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. And she's right about Trump. Many of you have asked me, because you know where I stand with RFK Jr., who I don't believe is going to be any kind of a contender anyway, but I don't care for his inconsistencies. And I know there are many of you that are going to point the finger at Trump for his warp speed and pushing the cocktail, and you're absolutely right. I don't listen to any politician when it has anything to do with my body, but I will tell you this. If he does get in, he is going to do something about the borders and about these illegals, because we, the people, have had it. And for that, I will be grateful. All right. I don't like to get too political on the show, but thank you, everybody, for closing out this week with me. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back with you on Monday. I'm going to be talking about the deception of informed consent. We're going to be looking at what's going on in Lahaina. We're going to be talking more about how people are fighting back against the spraying in the skies, how Bill Gates is funding the solar radiation projects, the deception of these wind farms, and so very much more. So grateful to have you on board. Big shout out to the moderators and all of you part of our healthy American family. Be sure you're on that free Substack, and that's where more information comes out with links and helpful how-tos. All right. See you soon, everybody.